love breath work. It is paramount to yoga. It is one of the foundational aspects of yoga. So today I'm going to guide you through some guided breathing. So we're going to do a yoga 3-part breath. The yoga 3-part breath is pretty key and standard in our yoga practice. And I'm going to transition halfway through and teach you a breath called Nadi Shodhana, which is the sweet breath. And Nadi Shodhana is a great breath to do if you're at home and you feel a little anxious and just need to really reset yourself, or maybe at night if you're trying to get your mind to calm down. It's a breath you can do in your bed. So I hope that you enjoy practicing your yoga breath with me. So we'll start by just moving those shoulders around a little bit, get comfortable, grab your pillows, grab your blankets. You can sit like me or you can sit in a chair. The big thing that I want you to do though is sit up tall. So allowing ourselves to sit up tall allows yourself to really access the stomach, and it also helps the rib cage expand. When we slouch and we try to breathe, we're compressing the diaphragm. So we want to sit up tall. So first things first, sit up tall. Pull the shoulder blades down onto your back. And then you want to let your breath out through the mouth. Seal the lips. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And then relax your jaw, let out a sigh. This is a cleansing breath. Take a deep breath in. And then relax your jaw. Seal your lips. Swallow, release your throat. We hold a lot of tension in our jaw. Doing this, again, just can help you reset. Taking a nice deep breath in, letting that jaw relax, taking that deep breath out, and then releasing the throat can, again, reset you. So what I want you to do is bring your hand to your belly and feel the breath, breathing in through the nose. And see if you can push your hand away with your inhale. And we're just going to practice this breath. Maybe breathe in to a count of 2 or 3. And exhale to a count of 2 or 3. Let that face soften. We breathe in and out through the nose because it is more regulated breath. It has more control. So from there, from the belly, once you establish that rhythm with the breath, then you want to bring your hands to your rib cage. So we're letting the breath go into the belly, and now we're drawing it up to the rib cage. So I want you to just imagine the rib cage expanding out to the side and to the back, kind of like an accordion. So we're filling it up, and we're letting that breath have a circumference to it. All right, so we're just letting that breath have fluidity. And this part can be tricky because breathing into the rib cage can feel a little foreign. If you feel like you get discouraged or you're just not understanding, that's totally fine, because again, this is a practice. The breath work is practice. So the hands to the rib cage can help because we can feel the rib cage lift and expand. And then from there, you want to take that breath from the belly up into the rib cage and fill all the way up to the very pit of the throat, and then empty out. breathing in from the belly, rib cage, all the way up to the collarbones, the pit of your throat, and emptying out. Keep that breath. I like to imagine that I'm actually filling up a pitcher of water, so I'm pouring that water in and it's rising all the way up, and then when I exhale, I'm pouring that pitcher out. And you want to really push out the breath, so you get out any stagnant breath and make room for a deeper inhale and a deeper exhale. A couple more times here. So we want to keep that fluid breath, a cadence, a rhythm, if you will. Again, you can count your breath. If you feel like your mind is wandering away, count the breath. That will help keep you focused. So I want to introduce you to Nadi Shodhana. So Nadi Shodhana in yoga is called the sweet breath. So this breath helps to regulate both sides of the brain, both hemispheres. And it just helps the mind relax. It helps the two sides of the brain talk to each other. And again, it just helps the nervous system take a step back. And it's like Xanax for the brain. So what we want to do is we want to bring our thumb and our pointer finger to the bridge of our nose. So I'll guide us through. So what you want to do is take a deep breath in again. And then relax and let out a sigh. And if your arm gets sore, you can always bring your other hand and support it underneath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close off the left nostril. I'm going to breathe in through the right nostril. Close off the right nostril and exhale through the left nostril. Breathe in through the left nostril. Close off the left nostril and breathe out through the right nostril. Breathe in through the right nostril. Close that off and breathe out through the left nostril. Breathe in through the left. Close it off and breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Close it off and breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Close it off and breathe out through the right. And so what we're doing is it's called alternate nostril breathing. That's the Nadi Shodhana. So we're just going back and forth. So we're breathing in, closing off, and exhaling out. Breathing in through that nostril, closing it off, and then exhaling. So you're finding your way up through one nasal passage and out through the other. So that again, this Nadi Shodhana can feel very foreign and very different. If you feel congested, I encourage you to maybe blow your nose before you try Nadi Shodhana and maybe try it again. I will say that practicing Nadi Shodhana, if you are congested, you can actually help unlock some congestion. So you might feel, if you're feeling maybe sinus pressure, you might feel afterwards some drainage coming out, because what it's doing is it's really getting into that nasal airway, into the sinus cavity, and getting between any congestion to allow the breath to have access through both nasal passages. So that's Nadi Shodhana. I encourage you to give it a try, give it a go, maybe watch the video again a couple of times, and I hope that you enjoy it. So let's go ahead and bring our palms together to heart center. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And relax the jaw, let out a sigh. Seal your lips. Swallow, release your throat. Take your chin to your chest. Namaste.